Ready?
He'll try to run it here with Jacobs. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Packers.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
43 rail. Here we go. Set. Hut.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Set. Ready. Claws. 10. Set.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Deron Payne there for the stop.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up.
Here we go.
And now they face third down.
Slide. 97. Set. Go.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage, and it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown, you're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
They'll go for it. Love. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Set. Set.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Ready.
2nd down and 3.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Let's go. Ready. Ready.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On first down, it's Love. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Drill, 52. Let's go now.
On second down, Jacobs. He brings it down to the 5-yard line, but now it is 3rd and goal.
Blaster. Come on, set. .22 needle. Rail, yellow. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. And that is a duck. It's incomplete. What in the name of Gary Premier is that? They let the kicker try to throw it. It doesn't work out. It's a turnover on downs. First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Shot, 17. Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Ready.
On play action, Love. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Striker, 3-3.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Love. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Ready, ready. Ready, go.
On 4th down, Love. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready? Cut 19! Cut 19!
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On the ready? Fury, yellow. Ready. White, white. Set.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
Down. Set. Go.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen.
On the double.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. Set. Back.
To throw is Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Set. Ready.
Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Ready up. Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Now Love. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Here's Daniels. He's going to run it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Here we go. Set.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He's got it at about the 8. And he's in. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Washington.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Hut. Ready.
Love to throw. He's going to go deep. looking for Reed. This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Halftime now at Lambeau, and the Packers are on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, this will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Let's go.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now Daniels. A pass complete to Noah Brown.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Check.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. A gain there of 11. First down, Washington.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Reload. Go.
On the handoff, this is Eckler. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Okay, break. Come on. Set.
Throwing is Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Here's a third down and 4.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniel. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Ready.
And in motion is Brown. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. And it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long.
Hey, check that.
Running right up the gut, it's Eckler. And the woes in the running game continue They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
18, pioneer. Let go.
Throwing now, Daniels. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will score. Luke McCaffrey. Touchdown, Commanders. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Important spot here for the Commanders as they will go for 2.
Here we go, here we go.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Here's Nixon on the return. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
10 cycles. Set. Set, cut.
Here's Jacobs. He's going to have a Packers first down as he gets this up to the 28-yard line.
10.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
Let's go.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Slide, 97. Slide blue. Cut.
Running is Jacobs. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Smash, red.
It's a loss of 2.
Ready?
Brings up 3rd.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Got it. Ready? Unlock Lion. Unlock Lion. Check. Panther.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Check.
Another run here for Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Ready?
They'll drop to throw. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the 1st down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
Here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready, you're up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
Roll, snap.
On the give, it's Eckler. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Come on.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's a give to Eckler. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No